Oh, no, again. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. Straight up from Nagadeta, where fishing activities just they go down. We should try and take caution with our actions on the ocean body. No fishing with cyanide, no fishing with dynamite, cause we don't want extinction. We want baby fishes in the ocean. Under the sea, hey, under the sea, hey, love to see the sharks swimming under the sea. Hey, but this can happen when the water is polluted. Fish should be oxygen and not air. Let's come together and say no for the spirit of oil, cause it is harmful to the fishes and us humans.
You know say man must swap, but the fish know they food no go sweet at all. Let's do this right, cause the fish know they dish never complete. So you know say man must swap, but the fish know they food no go sweet at all. Let's do this right, cause the fish know they dish never complete.
We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes.
Yeah, down in the south side, I hustle non-stop, from the sundown to the sun up. So when I'm on break, you know I gonna, I want the bullet and some smoked fish, so much pepper, that's my main dish. So I need me some flowing ocean, cause I'm moving loud on the whale mode, and I trigger bite on the shark mode. Clear my way, I'm moving flow slow. Yeah.
So why you want to kill my fish? Why you want to kill my fish? Don't stop the pollution in the ocean. I don't mean it's that in the belly. I don't mean it's that in the saliva. I fish up, sardine up, geisha up, catfish up. See if what I did clean, fish go sit. If what I did clean, fish go live. Catfish up, sardine up. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes.
All right, good morning. This morning is the finest morning. There's no other morning like this morning. If tomorrow's morning is the finest morning, then there's no other morning like this morning. Good morning to you and welcome to this edition on the Verdant Living series with WONNE Afronelly right here in the studio of Channel 22 Port Harcourt RSTV. Today happens to be an interesting day because we would be celebrating the World Youth Skills Day. So it's a special edition and we'll be having a guest. But before then, you remember that last week we had a very brief session where we had to learn the 17 SDGs from goal number 1 all through to goal number 17. No poverty, zero hunger, clean health and well-being until partnership for the goals. Yes, so Sometime in 2019, we had a youth panel session during a World Environment Week conference, and we had about 11-12 panelists, youth in Port Harcourt, driving sustainable development goals right here in the Garden City. And it was an impactful session. And so we'll be having as a special guest one of those panelists from 2019. It's been 7 years, and she'll be sharing with us her journey so far and how far she has come. I'm sure she's opened a lot of businesses right now, so yes. Okay, so we'll quickly take the news and then we'll listen to another song on the Echo album, Fear Fear Minji, and then we'll welcome our guest for today. So stick around, don't go nowhere. Let's take the news now. On the headlines, Bile residents cry out for safe water days after officials relief visit. World Bank backed labs to boost environmental testing in South-South. And Nigeria becomes 22nd nation to join Food Climate Convergence Initiative. The details shortly. The Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources, Rivers State Government, and gas operators have agreed on steps to tackle the gas eruption in Bile Community, Degema Local Government Area of Rivers State, following a stakeholders meeting in Port Harcourt. Governor Siminalayi Fubara demanded a full resolution and pledged to upgrade the community's primary health care center. The agreement follows a visit by state and federal officials, operating companies and regulators, including NUPRC and NOSRA, who distributed relief materials to affected residents over a week ago. However, residents say the lingering gas leak has contaminated their water sources, leaving them in urgent need of safe drinking water. The secretary to the Bile Council of Chiefs, Lokiman Igila, appealed for diesel to power community generators so residents can pump clean water from existing boreholes while the leak is addressed. He stressed that sustainable interventions are needed beyond the initial relief efforts. The Federal Ministry of Environment, with World Bank support, would build 3 environmental laboratories in Benin, Irua, and Auchi to serve Edo, Delta, Bayelsa, and Ondo states. Edo Commissioner for the Environment and Sustainability, Nosa Adams, said the laboratories will strengthen environmental monitoring, pollution control, and scientific testing across the South-South region. He also highlighted improved environmental law enforcement, facility audits, prosecutions, and industrial pollution control efforts, including an effluent treatment investment at a Coca-Cola facility. And finally, Nigeria has become the 22nd country to join the Convergence Initiative, aligning its food systems transformation pathway with climate goals. The Minister of State for Budget and Economic Planning, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anita, said the initiative aligns with the National Development Plan 2026 to 2030 and will integrate food systems transformation with climate action to advance the Sustainable Development Goals and the Paris Agreement targets through evidence-based and local adaptable solutions. And that was a new segment on the Verdant Living series with WONNE Afronelly. Stay tuned now for the rest of the program. We'll listen quickly to watch a video, Fear Fear Minji. It means Clean Rivers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, oh, yeah. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. Straight up from Niger Delta, where fishing activities just they go down, we should try and take caution with our actions on the ocean body. No fishing with cyanide, no fishing with dynamite, cause we don't want extinction, we want many fishes in our ocean. Under the sea, hey, under the sea, hey, Love to see the sharks swimming under the sea. Hey, but this can happen when the water is polluted. Fish should bring oxygen and not air. Let's come together and say no to the spirit of oil, cause it is harmful to the fishes and us humans.
You know say man must work, but the fish you know they food no go sweet at all. Let's do this right, cause the fish you know they dish never complete. So you know say man must work, but the fish you know they food no go sweet at all. Let's do this right, cause the fish you know they dish never complete. So
we don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes. We don't need no spilling oil or plastic rivers, just one flowing ocean for them fishes.
Yeah, down in the south side, I hustle non-stop, from the sun down to the sun up. So when I'm on break, you know I turn up. I want the boil and some smoked fish, so much pepper, that's my main dish. So I need me some flowing ocean, cause I'm moving loud on the whale mode, and I trigger bite on the shark mode. Clear my way, come in the flow mode. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So why you want to kill my fish? Why you want to kill my fish? Stop the pollution.
All right, you're welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that song talking about clean rivers. We want one plastic-free ocean. We don't want a flowing plastic ocean, just one free ocean, you know. And then you just heard in the news that Nigeria has become the 22nd nation. I don't know what we're doing when 21 nations were, you know, taking on that assignment. Talking food systems, we have our guest in the studio. Ibigoni George-Fente, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I'm really excited to be here. So
Thank you. I remember 2019 when I reached out to you. It was just out of nowhere, just like today, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so Ibigoni has been consistent. I admire people, young people, by the way. Old people, they're supposed to be doing well.
really.
Yes. So I admire young people who take out time, who push them. You know, you have this drive as well. We can see your growth. I mean, I have seen it. So while we go through the conversation, I'm sure that our viewers at home would also learn why you are here. Because there are many youths that may have tried what you're doing and they didn't pull through till today. Some would have stopped challenges here and there, but the ability to go through these challenges and still remain relevant and still do that, you know, run that passion, is exceptional. Yeah, so I'm like that. So when I see those as myself, I recognize their abilities and capabilities. So yes, let's hear from Ibigoni George-Fente. 2019 to 2026, 7 years.
Yeah,
I think 7 is perfect.
yeah.
What have you achieved between? I mean, I know you started before 2019.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how you
I
came
officially
on the program.
started in 2018.
Okay.
Officially,
Okay.
and that's how it went. So
How did you start? How you? Because I knew you then as the 7-figure gang. Yeah, I love that word gang. But now it's not gang anymore. So
yeah.
tell us about the, you know, metamorphosis.
Okay, so in 2017, prior to 2017, we already know about the Ponzi scheme saga.
Okay.
So I think then my mom was supposed to have her birthday, and my siblings and I wanted to make it spectacular for her. We're like, oh, you've been a civil servant for a while. We wanted to build a house for her.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
that's a birthday surprise, and
Okay.
we shared the bill amongst ourselves, and
Okay.
I wasn't able to meet up with mine, so they convinced me one way or the other. I got into Ponzi scheme. I lost so much money,
Whoa.
and that was really how
people.
that was really how some figures started, because I was looking out for a way to make back money get back on my feet financially. I lost over ₦1 million then.
As a 2017.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's like all my life savings.
Oh.
I'm a good saver because my mom taught us from a very young age how to save. So doing all that, and I stumbled on network marketing.
Okay.
And that was my foundation because it taught me branding and all that I know.
Okay.
But going forward, I decided that why do I put in so much energy into building network? That's my own personal decision.
Okay.
I said, why do I put in so much energy into building network marketing while I can do all? Because I made also my first 1 million in bulk from network marketing.
From network marketing.
Yes.
Okay,
So when I got that, and because I was taught branding and all that, I started teaching people how to brand themselves and become a brand of their own so that people can buy into them. Long run, network marketing didn't work for me. So while I was trying to figure out what to do with my life, that was how the 7-figure gang came about. So when I made my first 1 million through network marketing that day, because I was using social media, I just came online and I typed 7-figure gang.
Okay.
So
and it wasn't in existence.
Yeah, it wasn't in existence.
Okay.
I was just building my normal network marketing business. So once that 1 million hit my account that day, 1 million naira. So I just came online and I did hashtag 7-figure gang. You know what it means? You did not have money and suddenly through your hard work and everything, 1 million.
You say 1 million, and then you decided to grow other millionaires.
Yeah. So through that, I started using hashtags. So everybody knew me as 7-figure gang, 7-figure gang, 7-figure gang. So it was difficult for me to rebrand to another thing. So I just took the brand from there. And I started teaching other people how to grow their brand and all that. Going forward, when we met in 2019, so I saw opportunities that can help people multiply money.
Okay.
So investments.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of investment are we talking?
We're talking about stock, forex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I saw. So I said, okay, this is what I was teaching people branding. I was also by the side doing market runs for people because I stay in town and people would want to buy fresh fish and all that. So by the side I was doing that, and people were like, I was using those monies to obviously invest.
To invest.
Yes.
Okay.
So people saw that, and I'm like, my community said, okay, can we join you to invest? And I'm like, okay, fine. But we don't have money. That amount of money you use to invest. I said, because I love helping people, helping them build financial security. I said, okay, we could come together and gather, do crowdfunding and invest.
Invest like a cooperative.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what we do. That's what we did for a while.
Okay.
And
so when did you move from a gang to a capital?
We moved from a gang to a capital in 2023.
Okay. So now you're officially registered.
Yes.
That thing we used to call a cow business.
Yeah.
Is now like AI automated.
Yeah. So we run it online right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so interesting. You know, the World Youth Skills Day was yesterday actually, and the entire week I think a lot of people are celebrating it. And the day exists for just one reason, to remind young people that they don't just need certificates.
Yeah.
Right? Because you've had your BSc, you've had your MSc, you've had several certifications from different countries, not just Nigeria. And here you are turning Akawo to AI automated capital venture. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So we're looking at through the environment lens, how do we build both green wealth and personal income? Because I remember in 2019 when you were a panelist, you talked about green wealth. Could you refresh our memory and then tell us where you are today? And then I think at this point you need to tell us how we can participate in the 7-figure capital.
Okay.
Before we go to, because let me highlight a few SDGs that Ibigoni is working on. Her projects cut across, she runs a fintech social enterprise, which is a 7-figure capital. And then it cuts across SDG 1, no poverty, SDG 2, zero hunger, And then green wealth has to do with SDG 8, in fact, reasonable consumption as well.
Yeah.
SDG 12, and gender equality,
yeah.
SDG 5. So she's, like I said last week, when you pick one eco pledge, you want to advocate for one SDG. At the end of the day, it has, siblings,
Yeah.
tagging along.
Yeah.
So she may have picked green wealth, or just in, trying to have people invest, or trying to reduce poverty. I think you started with reducing poverty.
Yeah.
And then look at all the siblings accompanying no poverty. So yes, tell us about how, the green wealth from 2019 and where you are today.
Okay, so building wealth, it's a process. And I don't know, because of modern day, I don't know the mentality, they call it, I don't know, I don't want to call it, but they call it,
Is it Yakawo, Abi?
no, like building wealth these days, a lot of people don't have that patience.
Oh, I see. That's the angle you're coming from.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have that patience. So
They just want NRC.
very true. Now, because I work with market women,
Okay.
and I do a lot of financial literacy. So even before this NRC thing happened,
Okay.
a lot of people come to my office and they're like, because my office is in the market, and they're like, "Madam, you don't see this thing where they invest?" I'm like, "This is not an investment.
It's not an investment, my sister.
This is not an investment." So even my neighbor came and I told her, "Madam, you will cry." So even there was a Wednesday before something happened, and she called me off and said, "Madam, they don't run."
The annoying thing is this same sect of people that had one Ponzi scheme would intentionally crash it and start another one,
Yeah,
and they will still have victims.
very true. I'm going to agree with you. See,
So, I don't
these
know.
are just a couple of people that come together and bring like 10 million, 15 million together, and they're like, they want to make so much money. And because of lack of financial literacy, make them people fall into this. And I don't know how we're going to emphasize this financial literacy thing enough.
But we'll just keep advocating.
Yes,
Do you run seminars even at the marketplace?
Yeah, I do seminars in the
So
marketplace.
maybe the next time you're running one, you let us know so we let people know and they can attend.
Yeah, I do that. I'm even looking at officially opening an academy for that. So
Okay.
yes. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, green wealth from 2019 to 2026.
Okay, we from 2019 to 2026 we've progressed so much.
So much, obviously.
Yes, we've progressed so much. So you can even see how we're going, and I would love a lot of us to try as much as possible to what's the word I'm looking for?
A lot of us should pay attention
Yeah,
and be patient.
thank you.
So investment takes patience. It's not a 24 hours
No.
richness.
So,
It's riches
let-
rather.
let me just
It's not a
explain.
48 hours wealth.
Can I just say something?
Okay.
I bought a stock in 2019. Mind you, I have, because of trying to help people, I've lost over 90 million. And I've repaid my debt anyways.
Okay. At least there's a balance.
Yes, I've repaid my debt. So imagine that I invested in a stock in 2019. And immediately I bought that stock, 2 weeks later it dropped. And that stock never rose till
date.
no, it just had like 5% profit today.
But if you didn't have the patience, you just carry the remaining money and go to NRC.
So when I was telling my mom, it's like you really have so much patience, and you can see how much that has accumulated for me. So we need to have that patience when it comes to
Patience
building
is
green wealth. Nothing happens. It's a process. That's why when you grow, you start from toddler, you crawl, and
Yeah.
so we just need
So
to have that
at the
patience.
seven-figure capital, you have workers, right?
Yeah, we do.
How do you manage people that are so impatient? Because like the woman who came to you and you warned her ahead of time, said this is not an investment. She went ahead to invest. Investment to her, not in the real sense
Yeah.
of it. And then she comes back crying. How do you manage such people?
So what we do is, for those people who come to us for educational purposes, we sit down, we educate you, we tell you this is it, this is it, this is it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're looking out for an investment and you don't have so much money in bulk, you can save. You can join our job plan. So because you're selling in the market, we know we can build that. We have your financial record and all that. You can save because you need money in bulk to invest.
To
An
invest.
investment through 101 is don't invest what you cannot lose.
True. Don't invest what you cannot lose. In fact, I use that when I gift. Someone called me recently, said, "Please, can you loan me so and so amount?" I said, "I don't do loans. Call me tomorrow. I'll go through what I need to pay for the week, and I'll give you what I have." Because I know they follow you up now. Hello, where's my? I don't have that energy. So just take the one I can let go.
Yeah.
So I quite agree with that.
So don't invest what you cannot lose. And because you need so much money to build, you need it in bulk. So now we will ask you what are the things you would love to do? Food, this, that. So for me, I have the sectors, I have areas that I know that I can invest in. Because a lot of us, for example,
Could you highlight some of those areas in case people are interested? I mean, some of the areas you handle.
okay.
Yeah, so if someone is interested, they could say, okay, I want to invest in so area. How do I start?
Okay.
And again, young people watching us right now, no capital, no job. How do they start?
Okay.
It's possible.
It's really possible. So let me give myself as an example.
Okay.
When I lost so much money, I went off social media for a while. And that period, I used it, I went offline. And I went to the market.
Okay.
I went to companies.
Okay.
And I was going to tell them to supply them diesel.
Okay.
I had a friend that has a filling station then. So when he loads from Abonima Wharf, so I have all those companies that I supply diesel. I meet my friend. I tell my friend, add 1 naira, add 2 naira, times how many liters, and we do the supply. That was how I was using to pay my debts.
At this time, you were in debt.
Yeah, I was.
So,
if
you could come out of, I mean, we're asking about young people without jobs and without capital, but they are not in debt.
Yeah.
Now your story, no job, no capital, and in debt.
So
if you can do it, wallahi, there's no excuse anybody can give, even myself. So just explain to me now, because I'm supposed to sign up as we are talking.
So that's what I was doing for that period of time. So when I make money, I use it and I clear my debt, and that was how I went on for a while till I was able to balance. It got to a point where they stopped those jobs. I went to the river myself, to the fishing pots, and I was selling fish and crayfish.
Okay, hold it there. So this is it, though, my people. I bought my own. Oh. Hey. So when she says she was in debt, what is intriguing is the fact that a lot of people complain, no capital, no job. How do we invest? But this is someone who had no capital, no jobs, and in debt because she lost money in the course of running her business. But she bounced back. And this is one way, because I was going to get here, this is one way you're solving hunger issues, and you're also reducing poverty. It's no poverty and zero hunger work hand in hand. Yeah, so the idea alone. So you see, there are opportunities everywhere, but young people. And then we're talking about shared skills. In all of these, your experiences, can you highlight certain skills that you think beyond certificates, beyond the four walls of the universities? What skills do you think young people require to scale through like you did?
Go and learn marketing.
Okay, she says, go and learn marketing. Where we go learn them now?
Go and learn marketing. Go, if you either you sign up for a YouTube class, or you go and look for somebody. Go and do boy. If you don't have data, go and do boy for somebody and let them teach you marketing. Because see, I don't know how to emphasize it. I am a very shy person. 2019 till now, this is not how I.
This is not how.
This is not me. Yes.
True,
so
true.
Go and learn marketing. You want to build wealth, go and learn marketing, because everybody you admire all the Dangote, Tony Elumelu, anybody
Because
else,
whatever it is, you have to sell it to earn. Whether it's a product, whether it's a service, you have to make sales now. If whatever you're doing is on your phone, you need to let people know. And this is what I mean. This TV program, for example, I'm taking it like a service and a product. We're educating people, but then there's the business aspect of it. Ibigoni is here because she was in on our panel session in 2019. If she were to appear here again, she would pay. Hey, it's not money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so you need to actually. I think marketing is life.
Go and learn market. Go and learn how to sell.
I think that sums it up. Really. So I don't know. Can we have a preview of the communiqué from the 2019 panel session? There's a communiqué with a list of all the panelists and some of the agreements we came up with. Let me see that. Yes. So Ibigoni was one of the panelists. We had Wajia Michael, we had Ada Andrew, we had can you remember some of your colleagues? I'm trying to see so I can read from it. Hold on. Yeah, so we had certain resolutions. So I'm just going to read those out before we try to wrap it up. By the way, we're going to have to learn how to join the Agile system. I think you can explain that as well. Yes, so some of the resolutions we had during the youth panel session, number one on the list is safer environment. Can be achieved through transforming waste to wealth by using waste bottles for shelter to create furniture and drive innovation in the process. We also talked about evacuation of waste being managed and recycled properly. We identified that hunger is a huge barrier in achieving the sustainable development goals. And so organizations are advised to use 10% of their profits to feed or reach out to those on the streets. I don't know if you remember all this. I think this is where your session, you made this.
I also still do that.
Okay.
So on every 25th and on the 1st of January, I usually feed the streets.
10% of your.
Yeah, I usually feed the streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So she has continued what we resolved to do in 2019, and of course for My Environment, My Wealth, we still go to Luta Welfare every year. Sometimes we do multiple times a year, and we give out not just food items but clothing as well. Yes, so those are our major concern because it's a center for orphans and vulnerable children, and they run a community-based system. It's not like an orphanage per se, because the UN, the UNICEF now frowns at the style of the orphanage when you put these people in a confined area, and then when they you bring them out, it's difficult to integrate into the system. Yeah, so the Luta Welfare runs a very unique method. We also talked about health. We talked about reducing the amount of waste and finding alternatives to the use of waste. And students, individuals should be encouraged to pick up waste plastics. So it was just about creating wealth. You know, so this year, skills for a shared future, Ibigoni has told us, go and learn marketing. My brother, my sister, dear youths of River State, stop following people buying it to go and be following people around. Go and learn marketing and make your money and stand on your own. Ibigoni and I were less than, at least I'm not up to 40. I know you are not up to 40.
I'm not to 35.
You don't hear them now. We're young. So if you are saying you are a youth, you are a youth. The truth is, we can actually be governors.
Yeah.
King Dete Speak became the governor of River State at 24. Most of these people still holding on to power have been leaders before we were born, and they said we're leaders of tomorrow. They are still leading today. You have come. You have started having. We have started having children.
Yeah.
So when will the leaders of tomorrow actually start? I don't understand it. And we see people, youths, 40, 50, they are still following politicians, pressing phone, data boys and girls. On another tire. In any case, the reason My Environment, My Wealth is still consistent with this is because we think we can change the narrative. And with the likes of Ibigoni here, we are changing the narrative.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. So yes, please tell us very quickly how we can join the Agile system. I think that's how.
So, if you want to join, just pick up your phone, go to www.7figurecapital.com. The figure 7, then figure capital with a K, and it will take you to our website. Everything is there. How to join? You just click the link and you join. Just made it easy for you.
I think there's a picture there for the 7-figure gang. It's like a
7-figure capital.
Yeah, there's a picture there where Ibigoni is showing how you can join the Agile system. I don't know if we can project that. So yes, thank you so much, Ibigoni. I'm really excited that after 2019's panel session, we are here today. We're still alive and we're consistent with changing the narrative. That's a priority actually, because imagine if you had stopped. Imagine if I had stopped. And we're going to give this opportunity is open to all panelists from 2019. You have a slot on this program. Come and tell us what you're doing. Let people know what you have been doing and what you have consistently stayed onto. Changing the narrative in River State, because you see the youths in River State. I don't want to go beyond River State because I know a lot's happening in Lagos and Abuja and Ibadan. I have friends there and people keep telling me, oh, go to those areas, you make it, and we understand. We will change the narrative here. So yes, thank you so much for being on the program. Once again, don't forget, this is how much?
20,000 naira.
20,000 naira, very clean. She has sorted it already. I've gotten my own, like I said. So you can get that on Facebook. We'll post more details via social media handles at my email. Don't forget that you can reach us on phone on 0701 312-6558. Until I come your way again next week on another interesting episode on the Verdant Living series with WONNE Afronelly. Don't forget that our city must be green, clean and green. So give a hoot. Don't pollute. You can't go green if you don't leave blue. My name is WONNE Afronelly. I'm going to leave you with a video, Carbon Bruce, if a tree falls in the forest. Thank you very much for listening.